Good morning, Grade 10, Grade 10 Macedonia, Moab, and Nazareth. For today, we are going to familiarize ourselves with the different terms and techniques used in cocktail mixing. There are 9 terms and techniques that we need to be familiarized with. The first one is blending. It is an appropriate way of combining ingredients with other ingredients, creating a smooth, ready-to-serve mixture. Some cocktail recipes will call for ice to be placed in a blender, in which case you should use a suitable amount of crushed ice. How about building? When building a cocktail, the ingredients are poured into the glass in which the cocktail will be served. Usually, the ingredients are floated on top of each other, although a swizzle stick is put in the glass occasionally to allow the ingredients to be mixed. Chilling a glass means keeping the glass in the freezer or putting ice and water in it for a few minutes. These methods combined works well if you need to chill glasses in a hurry. Dashing is a technique used where a small amount is splashed in the glass. Bitters, sauces, syrups, and other strong substances are usually added in dashes. Floating. This is a technique used in mixing shooters by slowly pouring the final ingredient on top of the cocktail over a bar spoon so that it does not mix with the rest of the ingredients. Frosting. Wetting the rim of the glass by dipping it in a saucer with water or egg white or by running a slice of fruit like lemon along the rim and then dipping it in a saucer with sugar or salt in it to have a frosted effect around the rim. Some mixologists refer to frosting as the effect on glass stored in ice or a refrigerator. Frozen is a technique used where a drink is blended with a large amount of crushed ice, resulting in a thick consistency. Garnishing. This is a technique used in cocktail presentation where fresh edible fruit is used as garnish. And then we have layering. This involves pouring ingredients on top of one another using a bar spoon so they do not mix. This is a technique commonly used in mixing shooters. So yung cocktail drink na push cafe, layering ang ginagamit na technique natin doon. Moving on to the different types of cocktail garnishes, we have maraschino cherries, olives, limes, lemon, orange, and whipped cream. Yung maraschino cherries ay pwede nating gamitin anytime kung tayo ay gumagamit ng grenadine syrup. Pwede rin sa green drinks like sour apple martini, and pwede rin sa Collins, pwede din sa sweet and sour mix, and in Manhattan. For olives, we can use olives when preparing gin martinis or vodka martinis. For limes, we can use limes anytime when we make a drink like lemon lime soda, tonic water, and sometimes soda water. And in drinks that contain lime like Cosmopolitan, and in some drinks that contain sweet and sour mixed like margaritas. For lemons, they are used on iced tea or for Long Island iced tea and Long Beach iced tea. There are also used in lemon drop martinis, lemonades, and other drinks that contain lemon. For oranges, they can be used anytime when preparing Collins mix and other drinks that contain orange. Whipped cream can be used for many hot drinks, especially coffee drinks. It is used with some frozen drinks like strawberry daiquiri, mudslide, and a blowjob shot. Some manufacturers make chocolate whipped cream and fat-free whipped cream. Other cocktail garnishes which can be used when preparing cocktails are the following, like apple slices, banana slices, Berries like raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, or other berries. Candy, celeries, chocolate, coffee beans, mint leaves, cocktail onions, pineapple wedges, salt, and strawberries. Coffee beans can be used as garnish for sambuca. For mint leaves, we need to wash the mint leaves with water, used in drinks with mint in them like mojitos and mint juleps. So cocktail onions are very small onions. They are about the size of a marble and it is also used when garnishing a cocktail drink. Pineapple wedges are used in many tropical drinks and kosher salt is used to coat the rim of a glass. So yung procedure, we need to moist the rim of the glass with a lime wedge and then dip it in salt. It is used for margaritas, Bloody Marys, and salty dogs. For strawberries, they are used when mixing drinks with berries or strawberry liqueur like strawberry margaritas and strawberry daiquiris. So we need to wash strawberries with water. If the strawberries are big, we need to cut them in half and push into the rim of the glass. Other cocktail garnishing can be used are cocktail sherry, stuffed olives, sail, twist, wedge of lemon, lime, orange, banana, and apple lodge on the brim. And of course, a wheel. It is a whole slice of fruit placed on the brim or in the glass. So in order to be an effective and efficient bartender, we need to understand the following terms. We have muddling, neat, preheating a glass, pouring beer, shaking, straining, stirring, and flaming. So what is muddling? Muddling is a process of crushing leaves, spices, or fruit to release their juices or extracting the most flavor from certain fresh ingredients like fruit or mint garnishes. The ingredients are crushed with a muddler or at the back end of a bar spoon or with a pestle. So that is muddling. When we say neat, it is a drink served without any ice or mixer. So direct from the bottle, nilagay mo doon sa glass wine, that is neat. Preheating a glass. Some cocktails are served in heated glasses. So to heat a glass, we need to put a bar spoon in it and fill it with hot water. The spoon helps dispense the heat so that the glass does not burst when pouring in the hot water. Let it, let it stand for a minute or two and pour out the water. Then take out the spoon. You can also heat the glass between your hands for a minute before pouring the water in. For number 4, we need to know how to pour the beer. Pouring beer. The correct way to pour beer is to tilt the glass at 45 degrees angle and let the beer run on the side of the glass until it is about half full. Then, straighten the glass to produce a head of about 3 centimeter or 1 inch thick. Shaking. This is one of the most frequently used technique in cocktail mixing, and we can do this by using a cocktail shaker or by using a Boston cocktail shaker. Straining. Most cocktail shakers are sold with a built-in strainer or Hawthorne strainer. When a drink calls for straining, make sure to use ice cubes because crushed ice tend to clog the strainer of the standard shaker. If a drink is required, shaken with crushed ice like Shirley Temple, it must be served unstrained. Strainers are usually used after stirring a drink or shaking it in a bar glass or Boston shaker. A cocktail shaker normally has a built-in strainer. How about stirring? What is it? It is a method wherein ingredients are placed in a bar glass or bottom part of a cocktail shaker with ice if required. Stir gently with a bar spoon until the ingredients are well mixed. Strain the contents into another glass with another set of ice. Once you have shaken or stirred with a lot of ice, discard it and use new ice for the next drink. You want to use fresh ice that melts consistently for each new cocktail. How about flaming? This is a method in which a cocktail or liquor is set alight to enhance the flavor of a drink. Some liquor ignite quickly or easily if their fruit is high. Heating a small amount of liquor in a spoon will cause the alcohol to collect at the top, which can be easily light. You can then pour this over the prepared ingredient. So we have muddling, knead, preheating a glass, pouring a beer, shaking, straining, stirring, and flaming. There are 5 principles for fashioning quality cocktails that we should remember. The first one is that drinks should be made from good quality, high-proof liquor, so using the highest quality spirits and liqueur as well as freshly squeezed juice is of the utmost important. Number 2, drinks should always sharpen and not dull the appetite. A cocktail classic definition is an aperitif, so para siyang appetizer, and should therefore never have more than a touch of sweetness. Overly sweet drinks dull the appetite, so avoid using too much sugar, juice, cream, or egg. Number 3, drinks should be dry with sufficient alcoholic flavor but smooth and pleasing to the palate. Number 4, they should be pleasing to the eye. And number 5, they should be well iced. This principle implies both the quality of ice and the amount of stirring and shaking necessary. Using large, high-density ice cubes is ideal. So the ingredients of a piña colada are coconut cream, rum, and pineapple juice. So specifically, um, placed ko ito dito para makita ninyo yung garnishing. So, ganyan yung paggamit ng pineapple and maraschino cherries. Ito naman ang gin cocktail. So, pag sinabi nating gin cocktail, ang basic ingredient ay gin. So, pwede itong gamitan ng lemon rind at saka olives as garnishing. What you are seeing right now is an example of a tequila cocktail. It is a combination of spirits and has fruit juice like lime or other variants like orange juice, strawberry, raspberry, mango, and pineapple juice. So as you see, gumamit yan ng maraschino cherries, merong orange, and merong mini umbrella. This traditional Spanish sangria recipe is perfect. It is a perfect cocktail for hot summer days. So it contains red wine, pineapple juice, orange juice or lemonade, nilalagyan niya ng ice, fresh mints, and then may mga sliced fruits katulad ng orange, lemon, and sometimes pineapple. Kaya there is no need to add additional garnishing kasi it already looks nice and attractive dahil doon sa mga floating na fruits. So let us remember that it is important to practice some of the techniques before actually mixing the cocktails. Cocktail mixing requires practice to become perfect. So in closing, allow me to read a verse from the book of Ephesians chapter 5 verse 18. Do not be drunk with wine because that will ruin your life. Instead, let the Holy Spirit fill and control you. This has been your teacher Malou Obispo saying thank you for listening. Stay well and safe always, and may God bless us all. Goodbye.